Hi guys, welcome back to some more action with Leeds United. We've got the final few days of the January transfer window to get through. Then we've got a cup game against Liverpool and we'll see how far we can get on into the season. I found a few players to potentially try and bring in. We'll have to see what their clubs say and also the wage demands. But a few centre mids, we've got Jack Rodwell, Tom Cleverley, Dan Gosling, James Ward-Prowse. Max Meyer is one potentially for loan. There's Callum McManaman I've seen who we could bring in to play on the right and have Sterling on the left. We could potentially look to get Keita in on loan. I have made a few inquiries and I'm going to see what the clubs say, so we're just going to move forward and skip forward a couple of days. Hopefully we hear something pretty soon. Dan Gosling will cost us 3 million. James Ward-Prowse will cost 6.5. And that's it for now. So Dan Gosling looks like it could be the potential signing right now. We'll have to see what happens with the others. Callum McManaman 2.8, Jack Rodwell 10, Tom Cleverley not interested in letting him go, 8.5 for Mayer. So I'll tell you what, I do fancy bringing in Callum McManaman, so we'll allow him to go for 2.8. And it was Dan Gosling, wasn't it? So let's have a look. 20 grand is what he's on, so yeah, I think we can definitely afford that. So we'll get those two in and see what else we can get done. I'm not too worried if we don't get anything else done. Wigan and Newcastle both accepted the offers. Bonus per goal, 4-year deal, and we'll make him an important first team player rather than a squad rotation. Hopefully Dan Gosling will accept that. McManaman will be a crucial first team player. That's obviously what he is at Wigan. We'll have to make him that here as well. It does say position right wing, but he can play right wing, left wing, centre forward or right mid. So he will definitely be used in the right midfield role. Benzema's gone. Vidic has gone as well. We can see as the top deals. 2 offices. Hopefully that's both of these players signing on the dotted line. Accepted the contract, the pair of them. Thank you. Dan Gosling, get you in. Now we just need to try and get rid of some players. In fact, actually, let's have a quick look and see where we are in terms of how big the squad is. 42, so we are up to our goal. And McManaman's a 72 and Gosling is a 72. And they're both very young as well, so that is a real bonus. So hopefully it's going to fly through the rest of transfer deadline day, hopefully selling at least 1 if not 2 players. It would be nice just to get a bit of funds off the books. Obviously we can't then sign any youth players should we have the chance, as obviously we have the full complement of 42 players available. But looks like we have finally an office. Is this a transfer offer? It is, for Dom Pellion from Leicester. I'm just going to outright accept that because far too many strikers as it is. So that's one. Hopefully we get a couple more offers in the final 3 hours. Here we go. 2 offices. Please be 2 offers. One's a player sold and Samid Yesil on loan. Yeah, you know what? He could do with some game time. I know Bentner's out, so that's potentially not a wise thing to do. We have CB Shrevers, we have McCormack. We do have a large amount of strikers still in the team. So it looks like Michu's gone, one of the biggest deals. And that's it, the final hour. And nothing much has happened. Let's have a look at these 2 offices. India international management offer. We will straight reject that. And 59 million was spent. But what I can do now is if I move some more of this over to and leave 20,000 for wages, that gives us 7,000 transfer, which means we can hire some youth staff. Jonas Mensah, let's get you in. Yes, thank you. And experience and judgment. Now I prefer to go for judgment over experience, so let's get Timo in. Tap out, sorry. Right. How much does that leave us? Leaves us with 1.6 million. That should be enough to set up a couple of youth academies. Still a 3.5-star team, so it's not gone up, whereas I was sort of hoping it would. But let's have a look. Right, so we've got Forster in goal, Byram, Lees, Kabul, Muru, Kebe, Austin, Gosling and Sterling. No, I want Bentaleb in there. I don't want Kebe in there. I want McManaman. We want Sterling. We'll stick with Wickham and McCormack up front. Hunt, no, I don't want you on the bench. I want Shrevers. Luke Varney. Anyone else better that can go? Right. What other strikers do I have? None. Okay, that's not a problem. Let's have Noel Hunt on there instead. Austin, yes. Hunt, yes. Shrevers, yes. Stewart, Kebe, Butland, Pearce at the back. That looks a pretty strong team. So, let's get this game done. Away against Liverpool. If it was at home, that would be a bit better, but being away from home, there's nothing much we can do. Liverpool won 2 of their last 3, beat Leicester, that must have been a cup game, drew with Stoke, and then beat Stoke. So it would be nice to get something going, but Coutinho puts Liverpool 1-0 up after Gosling gets booked 9 minutes into his debut. Coming up to half-time, and it's 2-0. Coutinho with both goals. Kebe has come on for Gosling, Stewart on for Bentaleb. Gerrard has come on. Allen makes it 3-0. And that's how the game ends. Okay, so well, looking at the substitutes, Lafondra is playing for Liverpool. Obviously, they don't have Suarez anymore. Right, match rescheduled. The Watford match has been rescheduled. Okay, don't need to worry about that. But that's in 2 days' time now. Right, 2 scouts have arrived and a couple of players are leaving on international duty. So, right, yeah, let's sort out. Set up a scouting network. Where should we send you? You know what, let's send you to Denmark. People keep on saying that send them to where they're from. I am wondering whether to send him to Denmark or not. I'm just sort of wondering the type of player that we may get, but you know what, let's do it. Let's send him to Denmark, and Ratanen, let's send you to Belgium for 9 months. Thank you. Right, leaves me with 1.3 million. Can I hire another one? Anyone half decent? Carl's Martins. Yeah, let's get you in. Still leaves us with 300,000 for sending you off somewhere. Although we're going to need to only potentially spend 150,000, then that will leave us with a bit of money should we be able to sign any players. But we've got this game against Watford only 2 days after the game against Liverpool, so the team is going to be in need of a shake-up. We should have enough players to sort this out fairly. So yeah, Sterling. Let's get Kebe on. Austin, Murphy and Bay, Varney and Hunt. Shrevers didn't play in that last game, didn't he? So he can go up front instead of Varney. Anyone else? Pugh, Drury, Brown. No, let's leave the team like that. Watford, where are you in the league? Are you anywhere near us? Let's talk about Watford are in 8th on 49 points. We're still top, but we could do with at least getting a draw out of this game to keep a gap on QPR, who are just above us, so just below us. We are at home for this game. Watford are on a roll, won their last 3, only conceding 1 goal. Tozer puts them up after 2 minutes. Hunt has been booked, and it ends 2-0. Hunt sent off. which was rather disappointing. Sent off after 33 minutes for 2 yellows. Right, Bentner has returned, but he'll need a bit of time to get back into the team. Looks like we have a bit of a break now. Martinson is ready to roll, so let's send this scout out, and we'll get. Where should we send him to? Yeah, we'll get him Sweden. No, no, to Mexico or Canada. Let's go to, yeah, we'll send him to Argentina. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Right, so our young guys are only going to be on a little, so we can have a little per week, so therefore 16,000 wage budget, 300,000 transfer budget will allow us to sign a number of young players should we need to. Right, so we can now move on. Nice long break until our next game. Give all the players a chance to get back to full fitness. A few scouting reports. Don't need to worry about them. Tournament prize winner. Good, another 76,000 for the FA Cup run, so that's okay. Moat doesn't want to be on the bench. Okay, fella. Unfortunately, I think you may be. Because I do think we have better. I think it's going to be Bentaleb and Gosling in the centre of mid. Muru, Sterling. No, Sterling on the left. And McManaman on the right. Gosling, Bentaleb in midfield. Wickham on the bench instead of Varney. And Varney. Moat, let's have you on the bench for Austin. You have been playing rather well. And Wotton, I don't want you on the bench. I think I'm going to put another keeper on there. Let's have Butland on there. Right, so let's get this game done at home to Barnsley. We need 3 points. Barnsley are in a bad run of form. Lost 2 of their last 3. They have scored, but they've also conceded in every game as well, so I wouldn't put it past them to get a goal. But McCormack has put us 1-0 up early doors, and it's 3-0. 2 for McCormack, 1 for Sterling. Bentaleb was injured as well. So it's pretty interesting the fact that Bentaleb got injured, but it looked like it wasn't that serious as he was injured and then got substituted about 10 minutes later. But considering he was substituted a few minutes after he got injured, he's out for 4 months. Moat's disappointed not to start, but you probably start in the next game, I think, fella. Blackpool coming up. Always a tough game, and Blackpool are not in the top 7, I can see. We are now joint top with QPR. Wigan are in 3rd, and it looks to be a nice big gap. Benton, a suggestion, boss. Well, mate, I didn't play you in the last game because you were a little bit injured still. In fact, I don't even think it's game day yet, is it? Is it game day? Yes, it is. Holy crap, this squad is knackered. So, let's have a quick switcheroo. See what needs to be done. We'll get whatever we can done. And then, right, Peltier, Lees, Kabul, Warnock, Sterling. Let's have Kebe, Murphy, Austin, Stewart, McCormack and Wickham. Bentner, Varney, Muru. Who else? Anyone on the bench? Moat is on the bench, so let's get you on instead of Gosling. Muru, let's replace you with Pugh. Yeah, I think that'll be a good enough team. Hopefully we can get another 3 points. It is another home game. 1-1, drawn 1, lost 1 for Blackpool in the last 3. They have scored in every game. They also have only conceded in 2. They score in this one, but they concede 2 in this one. Kebe and Murphy with the goals. So 2 back-to-back wins give us a nice little boost. Thanks, boss. I told you selected me with Spur on the team. Did you start? No, you didn't start. So I don't know what Bentner's talking about. Right, Doncaster away in this game. It looks like QPR must have drawn their last game as we have a 2-point lead now. Zaliukas has returned. And yeah, let's have a quick look at the league. 32 games gone. 72 points. Games and teams. There's 14 games to go. We've won 22, drawn 6, lost 4, only conceded 23. 72 points. Let's hope we can break the 100-point barrier. It would be nice. So, right, let's quickly sort this team out. Hopefully Bentaleb and Gosling back in there. Gosling, Austin, I don't want you on. Bentaleb's out injured, isn't he? So I'll give Mo out the game. McManaman, Murray, Kabul, Pierce, Bentner and McCormack. I'm thinking about next season, hopefully in the Premier League, with the team that we have, we are. I think we're going to be okay. I don't think we'll have to worry about. Oh, Bentner missed the penalty after 1 minute. But yeah, I was going to say, I don't think we have to worry about relegation next season. Bringing in 4 or 5 other Premier League players, another potential Premier League centre mid. I know we do have Jonathan Dos Santos and Gosling and Bentaleb in the centre. Strikers, we've got McCormack, Bentner, maybe another striker. Obviously Wickham's going. And I think it's more next season concentrating on defence. Another central defender. Fraser Forster's a good enough keeper. Kabul and another central defender. I think we, that may be where we look to put most of our funds. Kabul's picked up a suspension, but it looks like we're rocking and we're now getting into March. So not much of the season to go. 4 points ahead of QPR. And we have a couple of updates. 86, 94 max. Let's sign you up. 86 max, 71 max, reject you. Okay, we'll keep our eye on both of those two guys. Mensa, what have you got for me? 83, 83, 81, 90. Sign you up, keep our eye on all the others. And a press conference, not going to worry about that. Right, so I think we're just going to need to make one change for this game, and that is just Kabul out because he's suspended. So let's bring Tom Lees in. We're going to keep with the same team. I want to give certain players like Gosling, Sterling, McManaman, give them game time, let them improve. Let's manage my team. What needs to be done on the bench? Was Lees on the bench, and I'll just put Kabul straight on the bench. Shreever's on the bench. I want Luke Varney nowhere near the team, if I can help it. Let's have Drury on the bench. Why not? Right, away at Bournemouth, who have drawn 2, lost 1 of their last 3. So let's hope we can keep up this good record following our cup defeat. And we get a 2-1 win. Elphick sent off. That helped matters for 2 bookings in 7 minutes. Gosling with his first goal for the club. That might be Muru's first goal for the club. And Kermagant got the goal for Bournemouth. So, another update from the scouts. Right, 82, 81, 77, reject you. We'll keep our eye on them, but I don't think they're going to be any good. Suspension over for Younes Kabul. Right. Toodle-do Yeovil. Time to make a few changes, I think. Give a few players a rest. I may look to give Sibby Shrevers the game instead of Wickham, because Wickham's going back to well, we're thinking Sunderland, isn't it? He's going back to, so we'd want to give him probably very little game time now. Should we want to re-sign him for next season? So obviously, the more we play him, the higher his overall's going to go. The more we're going to have to pay for him. But I think potentially, if we're going to bring another striker in, we've got better. We've still got Yesel, who's on loan as well. Right, Murray has put us 1-0 up, and Bentner comes off the bench and gets a goal. A 2-0 win. I'll probably get maybe 1 or 2. I'll get 1 definitely. Definitely 1, maybe 2 more games done, and then I'll look to do a squad report, and then we'll call it a day away against Burnley. But we now have a 7-point lead over QPR. Coming to the final few games. And we have an 18-point gap to Bolton in third. So, don't want to do that. Looks like we are in a good position. We need to make a few changes. The team is low on energy. Bentner, where are you? There you are. Manaman, Moat, Gosling, Stewart, Sterling. There you are. I think let's have Ibrahim Mbaye there. Gosling, Moat. Yeah, let's stick with that team. I think now it's just about rotating players, keeping players fresh, not having to worry about getting any injuries. Rotate where we need to. Just pluck the odd win out whenever we can, like that. Moat and Mbaye with the goals. That's it. Just pluck the odd win out every now and again, and we've now got what, a 9-point gap over QPR and a 20-point gap over Borough. So Blackburn coming up. Venezuela international management offer rejected you. Thank you. Press conference. I'm not even going to worry about that. I think I'll get this game done against Blackburn, and then if I call it a day, and then we'll have the final few games. I'll just get that done in one episode, maybe potentially another 25-30 minute episode to finish the season off and start the next season. But we'll have to see. Kebe, I don't know why it's putting McManaman. I won't put McManaman down. I think it's potentially because he's down as a right winger, but he can play right mid. Right, Blackburn unbeaten in 3, have scored in every game, but have also conceded in every game. Don't score in this one, but McCormack, Wickham, and Pearce with the goals. Let's just skip forward to the next game. You know what? I'll play this one, and then I'm thinking if I play this one, it's then getting against Huddersfield. It's then getting into April, so therefore we're right on the end of March. So it'd be a new month, new scouting report. Bentner gets the goals for Patterson gets a late one for Huddersfield to get a 1-1 draw. Luke Murphy's complaining about his playtime. Don't believe I signed you, fella. Let's have a quick look. You're a centre mid, aren't you? I don't think I signed you. Centre mids, who have I got? I've got Murphy, you're 67. Tong, I'm trying to get rid of you. There's Murphy, Moat, Gosling, Dos Santos, and Bentaleb. You're going to be a 5th choice, but I'll tell you what, Austin, I can just put you up there and let you go. And I will keep you potentially Murphy as a 5th choice, but there's Tong, Norris. Green, when he comes back, needs to go. Brown is retiring. Bentaleb's going to stay. So yeah, you will be a 5th choice, and Green, when he comes back, needs to go. But let's just skip forward a couple of days. Manager of the Month award. Thank you. And we have an update. Keeper is between 77 and 94. Between 50 and 64 right now. And Christensen has just turned 17. 67 to 87, potentially between 43 and 55 right now. Okay, well we can't do anything about them as we don't have the numbers. In terms of squad depth, we're up to a max of 44, I think. Actually no, we sold one player, didn't we? So we're on 41, I think. But let's have a look at this squad report. Put the stats on the right and let's have a quick look. Fraser Forster up 4 to 79. Sam Byram has stayed the same. Jason Pearce up 2 to 71. Kabul up 1 to 80. Murru up 1 to 77. McManaman up 1 to 73. Austin up 1 to 68. Gosling up 1 to 63. Gosling up to 73, not 63. Sterling up 3 to 80. Bentner up 3 to 78. McCormack up 1 to 75. Cameron Stewart up 3 to 70. So Lucas hasn't moved. Kebe up 1 to 70. Warnock has gone down 2. Shreevers up 3. Lees up 2. Wickham up 1. Moat up 2. Bentaleb not moved yet, but he is injured. And Bay up 2. Watton up 3. Butland up 1. Hunt down 1. Ash down the same. Norris down 2. Pugh down 1. Drury down 3. Murphy hasn't moved. Dos Santos has gone down 1, but he is injured. Out of fit in 8 days. Thank you. Peltier up 1. Varney hasn't moved. Tong down 1. Brown down 3. Paddy Kenny down 5. Paul Green's out on loan and not moved a damn thing. Morrison is out on loan and not moved. He will be sold. Matty Smith up 3 to 66. Charlie Taylor up 3 to 61. Tunkara up 3 to 65. Yesel up 3 to 67. So I've got Tunkara and Yesel as 2 strikers to come in. So like Matt Smith and Morrison I think will be sold. But guys, I will call it a day there. And I'll be back with you in the next episode where we will look to finish the season off. We have 8 games left. We are on 88 points. The 2 goals for this season are 100 points if we can. If we can get to 100 goals, we currently have 70, so that's 30 goals in the last 8 games. Bit of a push, I know, but if we can do it, we'll try. We're 10 points ahead of QPR. We're 19 points ahead of Wigan in 3rd. We are 24 points ahead of Brighton in 6th. I'm fairly confident to say we've got a playoff place at least. And then it's just a case of, in the final few games, seeing what we can get done. Quick cheeky look at the calendar. Shows us we have Reading, then Forest, then Wigan, then Sheff Wednesday, then Brighton, then Bolton, then Birmingham, and then QPR. So it's a very, very tough schedule. We could drop a few points there. 100 may be a bit ambitious with some of those teams we have coming up. And the final game of the season against QPR could be a title decider. But guys, I'll call it a day there, and I'll be back with you all in the next episode in the next couple of days. Thanks for watching. Cheers.